Hi guys, it's Bailey. Welcome to my channel. Hold on a minute. Okay, so I did an Instagram poll asking you guys what you wanted to see next. Either my stalker pulled out a knife on me or how I almost killed my friends. Now, when I first started the poll, everyone was leaning towards my stalker pulled a knife on me, so I really thought that's what was going to be going down today. But when I woke up this morning, that's not what it was. Everyone wanted how I almost killed my friends. So, as you can tell by the title, this is the story time about the time I almost killed my friends. Okay? So, oh god. This all starts, I was dating my ex-boyfriend, Sasha, who is Russian. I don't know why I always feel the need to say that, but I do, you know. So anyway, I was dating Sasha, and, you know, I told my dad I was going to go spend the night at my friend's house, whatnot. I don't think he knew what friend I was sleeping over at because her mom did stuff, and my dad was like a drug cop, and like, you know, I wasn't allowed to hang out with those people. But little did he know his daughter was the bad influence. So basically, I go over to my friend's house. Okay, so I gotta make up some names. So we're gonna call my best friend, my close friend, we're gonna call her Layla. And then her friend, that was also my friend, but we weren't as close, they were closer, you know. We're gonna call her, so Layla and Kaylee. Kaylee is my best friend's best friend. Okay? So anyway, I went to my best friend's house, Layla. And Layla, like, we were just planning on sleeping over and doing nothing. You know, just chilling, maybe getting me drunk for the first time, because I had never gotten drunk yet. So, but I've done so much other stuff, but I haven't gotten drunk. Like, come on now. So I pull up. Kaylee was there with Layla. And I was like, hey guys, what's up? Like, I'm here. What's up? I tell Sasha to leave. Like, bye. I done got my ride. Have a good night. See you lates. And I pull out, we go into her room, and I pull out this Ziploc bag. Halfway full of Xanax. Get this Xanax. I steal it from someone's house. They're the people that this person was living with. A lot of them were older people, but they took Xanax for anxiety. So they had like 50 bottles of Xanax. I don't know why. So I just took like a handful out of each bottle and put it in the Ziploc bag. So I had a bunch of free Xanax. I could have sold it, could have made a lot of money. Didn't do it. Doesn't matter. So I pull out this bag of Xanax. They're like, what is that, yo? And I'm like, Xanax. Now, Kaylee and Layla have never done Xanax before. They've done acid, all that other, you know, they've done shit. But they've never had Xanax. And I'm like, well, listen, you know, you don't need many Xanax to fuck you up. But, like, I explained to them that, like, I didn't really understand why people got high off of Xanax, because really all that ever happens to me is I feel high for, like, maybe 15 minutes and I get knocked the fuck out. And, like, it's just, you know, whatever. So I explained to them that, and they're like, okay, well, you know, we want some Xanax. And I'm like, well, yeah, girl, like, here, I'll give you 3 and I'll give you 3. So I gave them each 3. I didn't care if they took a bunch, but, like, I was like, you know, you guys probably should only take 3, you know, like, that's even pushing it. So they both take their Xanax, and I'm like, alright, cool, bet. And I didn't take any Xanax because I'm going to be the trip sitter, and that's what I said, because I know it's going to make them tired. They're going to want to pass out, and we have plans to go out in public, kind of, sort of. So, like, you know, I'm going to watch y'all and make sure, you know, y'all are good, you know, so I'm not going to get high off the Xanax. So, my friend Layla's like, oh my god, I can feel it, like, I feel high. I'm like, yeah, it works really fast. Like, yeah, of course you're going to feel high. And then Kaylee, she's like, yeah, I feel pretty high too, like, this is dope, like, and my friend Layla is like, you know, like, I want to take more, like, I want to get more fucked up. I'm like, you probably shouldn't. And she's like, come on, man, like, you're watching us, we're cool. So I give this bitch 5 more Xanax. 5 more Xanax. Can you believe that? So I give her 5 more, and I give the other girl 2 more. Okay, so they're both, my phone just died, and I don't know. But, so, they're both really fucked up at this point, right? Love you. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. I saw you. I so saw you. Give me a kiss. Good boy. Anyway, so they're both really fucked up at this point. And, you know, they're not fucked up enough to be passing out yet because they just took it. And we, at this point, are waiting on a ride. A guy to come get us. I've never met the guy before. Don't give a fuck. So he's supposed to be taking us to go get some alcohol. And go pick up a dude. Or something. I don't know what we're doing. We're just leaving. So the guy pulls up. He gets there. My friend Layla gets in the front seat, and me and Kaylee get in the back seat. We're just chilling. Kaylee's cool. I can tell she's fucked up. She's acting weird, but, like, she's not falling asleep yet, you know? But, like, 3 to 5 minutes into the ride, up in the front seat, Layla is passed out. Okay? So she's knocked the fuck out. Like, no one can wake her up. We're pushing her. She's, like, not waking up. And I'm like, is she dead? She got a pulse, so she good. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, okay. So, maybe 30 minutes go by, we pull up to this other dude's house to pick up this dude, and I gotta get Layla out of the front seat into the back seat so the guy can come sit in the front seat. So I'm like, yo, Layla, wake up. And she, like, not waking up. I'm like, oh my god. So I walk out of the car, and I go to the front seat, and I, like, try to pick her up, and I'm like, yo, get up. So she, like, looks at me, and she gets up, and she tries to get out of the car, and as soon as she hits the ground, her foot hits the ground, she collapses onto the ground, sleeping. And we are outside, and I'm like, Layla, you need to get the fuck up, dude. And she just, like, knocked the fuck out on the ground. And the dude's dad comes outside, and he's like, is she okay? And I'm like, yes, everything's fine. Come on, let's get the fuck in the car. Like, I ain't trying to get arrested here. So I'm like, get the fuck in the car, bro. So I finally am able to get her up and put her in the car. I go on the other side. Everybody gets in the car. She's laying dead ass asleep on my lap. And I'm like, oh, my God. And then, it's like maybe 30 to 45 more minutes, okay? And we finally pull up back to Layla's house. Nobody's home but Layla and, like, us. Like, her parents aren't home. They're probably, like, doing so. I don't know where they were, okay? So, I go to get her out of the car. I'm like, dude, we're home. Like, you need to get up. Like, we're at the house. Like, come on, let's go. So she gets out the car. She's pissed off that we are waking her up, okay? She's pissed off. She is walking towards the door, walking like she took 14 shots in 3 minutes. Like, she is, like, trying to get to the goddamn door and unlock it. And I'm like, dude, Layla, move the fuck out the way. I'll get it for you, you know? So I unlock the door. Kaylee and Layla both go inside. Layla passes out on her bed. Like, she's dead ass asleep. And Kaylee, she's talking to her dad. They're fighting on the phone. And then she passes out on the phone. And I'm like, well, this night is not fun. I'm leaving. So I call up Sasha, and I'm like, yo, I can't go home. My dad's going to be pissed if I go home, you know? So, like, you need to find somewhere for me to sleep. I know your mom's not going to let me sleep at your house because I got a puss, you got a D. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, I need to sleep somewhere. So he calls his sister, who doesn't like me, may I add. She's popular and has a popular friend, okay? Let's keep that in mind. I'm not with the popular people. So he calls his sister. He's like, yo, where you at? Well, he doesn't say, yo, where you at? He's a fucking nerd. He's like, yeah, where you at? What are you doing? And I'm just like, oh my fucking God. So he calls her, and she's at her friend's house. And her friend, they're on the cheerleading team, okay? They are popular. They get dudes. They're beautiful, skinny women, okay? Beautiful fucking girls. But, one of them's beautiful. I'm not going to say which one, because if they ever see my video, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Not saying I could actually hurt people's feelings. But anyway. So she was at her friend's house, and I knew her friend. They were in my class, so I knew who they were. And they were like, yeah, Bailey, can, you know, come sleep. I was like, sorry, I said my name like that. I thought I was giving someone's name away, but it's mine. But she was like, yeah, Bailey can sleep here. That's fine. So Sasha drops me off at his sister's friend's house, and they're both there. So I get out, and I'm sleeping on their floor, and I'm like, this is so fucking awkward. People got into a fight over me sleeping at her house. Like, I told her boyfriend, like, a week later that, yeah, like, I slept at her house or whatever, and he was so mad, dude. He's like, you let that girl sleep at your house? Like, I'm disgusting or something, dude. Oh, shut the fuck up. I didn't do nothing to them girls. So I go to sleep. I wake up the next day. I tell Sasha to come get me or whatever. Later on, I get a call from Layla and she's like, dude, where did you go, man? And I'm like, I left, y'all. We're passed the fuck out. Like, I was bored and I was not about to take the Xanax. And she was like, well, you know, like, I didn't wake up till just now. And it was, like, later on. Like, later on. And then Kaylee didn't wake up till late either. But they took so much Xanax. I'm surprised they woke up at all. Like, you know what I mean? And I left the Xanax there at the house. On the counter. Yeah, I was like, y'all can have all that Xanax. I did that shit, like, with weed, joints, blunts, everything. I would just be giving them to my friends, like, after we smoke. Yeah, y'all can just have it. It's fine. Like, that's just how I was, because my dad was a drug cop, and I wasn't going to take that shit home. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, y'all can have it. It's fine. Then her mom finds it in her bathroom, and for some reason, my friend decides to say, yeah, Bailey gave it to us. Why the fuck would you do that? But, of course, my dad was her mom's drug cop, so she wasn't going to tell on me. So, like, never got in trouble for it. But my friends literally could have died. But, I mean, I tried to tell him not to take it, but then my dumb ass gave him 5 more. So, like, that's my fault. But you know what I'm saying. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. My next story time will be my stalker pulled a knife on me. That is a good story. Please be ready to hear that story, dude. Love you guys. I'm probably gonna say that motherfucker's name, too. Oh my, I can't say his name, can I? I want to so bad. Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you. Deuces.